Okay, the most important thing you could learn in this chapter would be what a frustum is, the CSC of a frustum, TSA of a frustum, and volume. Because in your board paper, they'll either ask you like a one three-dimensional figure is remodeled to other. Like in the last video, we did that a cone is remodeled into a sphere. That means they'll have same volume. So they'll ask you that type of question, or they'll ask you a question related to frustum. Now for frustum, it's the most easiest thing you can learn. That's because in frustum they can't change the question, they can't twist it. They'll directly ask you only to find the CSA, TSA or volume. So now what is a frustum? So first we have a cone, suppose this is our cone, and we cut it in half. So this part goes. So once this part is gone, what would be left with? All that would be left is a frustum, which is this figure. So this is a frustum. So that's a frustum. So now what's unique about this frustum is it has two radii. One is the small top radii, so this is R1, and then one is the base radii, which is big, R2. So that's the frustum. So now we learn what is the CSA of a frustum, what is the TSA of a frustum, and what is the volume. So we know that what is the CSA now. I'll teach you how to derive the CSA of a frustum from CSA of a cone. So now CSA of cone, we know it's pi RL, but in frustum there is two radiuses, there are two radii. So CSA of frustum, wherever you see R, you keep pi R1 plus R2 L. That's it. Very easy. Pi RL is the CSA of cone. So if you know CSA of cone, CSA of frustum is pi R1 plus R2 L. Just wherever you see R, add both of them. So now we know that the TSA of TSA of frustum is basically, I'll tell you how to get the TSA of frustum from the CSA of frustum. So TSA of frustum, first you write down the CSA. So then you get pi R1 plus R2 into L plus, so now you written the CSA, that's half the work done, plus pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. I'll explain to you why. So now suppose this is your TSA. Now we know that the CSA is basically only this curved area. This curved area will give you the CSA, this curved area. So what is missing in the frustum is the top base and the bottom base. The top and the bottom. This base is missing and the top is missing. So basically you have to add their areas to get the TSA. So what's the area of the top? It's a circle. So it will be pi R1 square. What's the area of the bottom? Pi R2 square. So it's CSA plus the both bases, which is CSA plus pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. That's it. So now you have CSA of a frustum, you have TSA of a frustum. Now all that's left is volume of frustum. I hope you understood. I'll explain all three again in the ending. But the volume is the most important. So now what do you know about the volume of a cone? It's 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3 pi, you have radius square, so you leave the radius square, or actually yeah, you leave the radius square for now. So if you remove the radius, it's 1 by 3 pi r square h, but you're removing the radius square, so it'll be 1 by 3 pi h. So we have the first part. So now you know it's now only what's left is r square, but we have two radii, we have r1 and r2. So what you have to do is you have to write r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2, and that's your volume. Very simple. we have the CSA is pi. We have the CSA of a cone is pi RL, so pi R1 plus R2L. For TSA, first you write down the CSA, which is pi R1 plus R2L, and add the bases. So pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. And then the volume, you write the volume of cone. So it's 1 by 3 pi R square H, but there are two radii. So it's 1 by 3 pi H, R1 square plus R2 square plus R1 R2. You learn these three, and guaranteed you'll get 4 out of 4 in your TS in your surface area volume chapter, because one Frustum question is confirmed every year it came. Find a year where it didn't come and it'll be like taking you 3-4 hours. You have to go all the way till 1999 board paper where this chapter wasn't in there. But that's basically it. 1 by 3 pi h r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2. That this formula is the most important, because most of the time they ask you volume question only. So please do learn this.